Do you ever feel like you're not enough? Not enough money? Not enough friends? Not enough accomplishments? You might have all the external trappings of success, but still feel like there's something missing. The hard truth is that in today's world, most of us silently suffer from low self-worth because we're all too busy comparing ourselves to others. Whether it's their flawless Instagram posts, fancy cars, or high-powered jobs, we constantly measure our own lives against a highlight reel. And the more we fixate on what we lack, the more our confidence and mental health suffers. Burnout, anxiety, and depression are at record highs because none of us feel good enough in a world where everyone is trying to outdo each other. But what if there was a way to break free from this comparison trap and rediscover your worth? What if you could learn to love yourself again without all the external validation? In this video, we're going to reveal the shocking power of comparison and how it's slowly destroying your confidence. You'll learn practical tips and mindset shifts backed by science to stop comparing yourself to others and start appreciating your unique gifts. By the end, you will have actionable steps to take back control of your life and build genuine self-worth from the inside out so you can finally feel good enough for you. Comparison robs us of joy. How many hours do you spend scrolling through social media every day? It's easy to feel overwhelmed when everyone seems to be doing better than you. Seeing these curated highlight reels makes you question why your life is so messy in comparison. But here's the shocking truth. Social media was designed to trigger this exact response in you. It's hardwired into our brains to favor novelty and extremes. That's why you can scroll for hours and hours but never seem to get to the end of the feed. Every time you open the app, it's like a slot machine presenting a new random assortment of shiny objects to distract you. These constant distractions hijack your attention and deplete your mental energy. Before you know it, you feel exhausted without having accomplished anything yourself. Comparison steals your motivation. When you compare yourself to others, you're essentially adopting their goalposts as your own. Let us say your friend just got promoted again and now has a corner office while you're still working your way up. If you subconsciously measure your own success by their achievements, their promotion becomes your new benchmark. You start questioning whether you're failing because you haven't reached their level yet. But here's the thing. Their achievements don't define your own path. Everyone has different timelines, resources, and support systems. Comparing apples to oranges like this only sets you up for disappointment. When you internalize someone else's expectations and values as your own, it becomes almost impossible to feel good about your own progress. You're constantly striving to reach a moving target that will never truly be yours. Comparison corrupts your identity. Imagine being an artist who spends years perfecting your craft. You put your whole heart and soul into creating beautiful paintings. But then one day, an art critic trashes your work in front of everyone. In that moment, your confidence and sense of self-worth as an artist gets shattered. Now, every time you pick up a paintbrush, you doubt your abilities. You start comparing yourself to other artists and feel like a complete failure. The truth is that comparing yourself to others can have a similar corrosive effect on your identity. When you start measuring your value based on external metrics and other people's opinions, you lose touch with your authentic self. Your unique gifts and talents no longer matter. All that matters is how well you stack up against everyone else. And the more you internalize this distorted view of yourself, the more it bleeds into other areas of your life. Pretty soon you feel inadequate in your relationships, career, and every other aspect of your life. How to break free from comparison and build true self-worth. Comparison robs you of joy, motivation, and identity. So how can you escape this downward spiral and start valuing yourself again? Here are some evidence-based tips. Step 1. Reframe your thoughts. The first step to breaking free from comparison is becoming aware of your negative thought patterns. Start paying attention to your inner dialogue. Are you constantly putting yourself down or measuring your worth by someone else's standards? Once you spot these thoughts, challenge their validity. Ask yourself, would I say this to a loved one? If not, why am I saying it to myself? Then consciously reframe those thoughts in a positive light. Instead of thinking, I'm not successful enough, try, I'm exactly where I need to be on my journey. This may feel awkward and fake at first, but over time you'll start believing these positive affirmations and your self-worth will improve. Step 2. Focus on your values. When you compare yourself to others, you're basing your self-worth on external metrics that don't align with your values. Take some time to identify what truly matters to you. Is it creativity, kindness, learning, adventure? Write down your core values and refer back to them often. When you make decisions, ask yourself, does this action reflect my values? By anchoring yourself to your values, you create a stable foundation for your self-worth that won't be swayed by what everyone else is doing. Step 3. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to comparison. Take time each day to appreciate what you have instead of focusing on what you lack. Keep a daily gratitude journal. Write down 3 new things each day that you're grateful for. This could be anything from a delicious meal to a supportive friend. As you consistently practice gratitude, you'll start shifting your mindset away from lack and toward abundance. This simple habit rewires your brain to savor the present moment rather than always wanting what someone else has. Step 4. Celebrate your uniqueness. The problem with comparison is that it reduces your complex self to a set of superficial metrics. You forget what makes you truly special. Make a list of your unique talents, experiences, and perspectives. What are you particularly good at? What interesting places have you traveled? What valuable lessons have you learned? By reflecting on what makes you uniquely you, you remind yourself of your inherent worthiness of love and respect. Embrace what sets you apart and let it be your superpower. Step 5. Define success on your own terms. Society often pressures you to chase a narrow definition of success that doesn't align with your values or goals. Take a stand and redefine what success really means to you. Is it financial freedom, creative fulfillment, strong relationships, making a difference in the world? Write down your personal definition of success and break it into small, actionable steps. Having a clear vision and plan will help you stay focused on your own path without getting distracted by what everyone else thinks you should be doing. Step 6. Practice self-compassion. We're all human. We all make mistakes and fall short of our own expectations. The key is to treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer a loved one. Imagine your inner dialogue as the voice of a close friend. Would you talk to them the way you talk to yourself? If not, it's time to start treating yourself with more care and understanding. Self-compassion allows you to make mistakes without losing faith in yourself. It gives you the strength to keep going, even when you stumble. Step 7. Limit social comparison. Social media and the 24/7 news cycle bombards you with images designed to trigger comparison. Take a break from social media each day to disconnect from the noise. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and your values. Go for a walk, read a book, spend time in nature. By creating space between you and the constant comparison trap, you give yourself a chance to breathe and appreciate your own life. Step 8. Focus on contribution. The happiest and most fulfilled people in the world focus on contributing to something larger than themselves. Think about volunteering your time, mentoring others, or simply being a good friend and family member. When you shift your focus from what you can get to what you can give, you tap into a deep sense of meaning and purpose. This is a surefire way to build unshakable self-worth that doesn't rely on external validation. Step 9. Seek professional help. If you've tried these tips and still struggle with self-worth, consider reaching out to a therapist or counselor. A mental health professional can provide guidance and support as you work through any underlying issues that may be affecting your self-perception. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. Comparison is the thief of joy, motivation, and identity. but you have the power to break free from its grip and discover your true worth. By reframing your thoughts, focusing on your values, practicing gratitude, celebrating your uniqueness, defining success on your own terms, practicing self-compassion, limiting social comparison, focusing on contribution, and seeking professional help when needed, you can pave a new path forward. Trust the journey and believe in your inherent value. The world needs you just the way you are.